Dear students in grade 12, good afternoon and welcome to our English seminar for today. Dear, before I start, I'm going to introduce my colleagues who are going to share in this session in order to talk about Unit 9 in your student book. So let's first welcome Ms. Nagam Muhammad, an English teacher from Tartus Directorate. Good afternoon, Ms. Nagam.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, you are welcome.
Thank you.
And Ms. Basima Kalesli, an English teacher from Damascus Directorate. Good afternoon, Ms. Basima.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Umayma.
You are welcome. Thank you for joining, dear colleagues.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, dear students, in grade 12, as I said, that we are going to talk about Unit 9. And in Unit 9, as you know, we have many skills to learn about. We have the listening and speaking, which are very important. We have the reading text, in which we are going to talk about the citizenship. There are many vocabularies we are going to explain to you. And there is grammar, which is the paired conjunction. We are going to talk about paired conjunction and explain to you what it means. And we will give you examples and some exercise. We will do some exercise for you in order to make it clear. For the paired conjunction, we will talk about the writing skill. In the writing here in the Unit 9, you are going to write an article about what makes a good citizen. For pronunciation, we have the homophone. We will explain the homophone and we will give you examples relating to it. So dear, as I said that we are going to talk about citizenship. You always ask yourself what it means. What does it mean, this word, the citizenship? How to be a good citizen in your country? What are your duties? What are your responsibilities? So we are going to help you to answer. I know that you have the answers. I know that you know how to be good citizens in your country because you love your country already and you know what to do in order you have duties and you have responsibilities. In this lesson, in the student book, we have the citizenship. We are going to talk about it, and in the activity, we have the Syrian nationality. We will go to talk about it, and I hope that time is enough for us to talk about everything related to this unit in the student book and in the activity book. So dear, you know that before we start reading the text, we have some questions like, what do you think it means to be a good citizen? Now, I and my colleagues here, Ms. Nagam and Ms. Basima, are going to help you find answers to these questions. What is it to mean? What is meant? Well, how to be a good citizen in your country? Who would like to help my dear students?
Start or shall I?
As you like.
Okay, I'll say something.
How to be a good citizen in your country?
Okay.
Yes?
Actually, to be a good citizen, it means to be simply a good person. To be a good citizen with your family, with your colleagues, to be a good person in your society, to know how to obey the laws and to help other people.
Yes,
so
to follow certain rules, according,
yeah.
Yes, which are for the benefit of the others,
yes,
the community, society, and the country in general.
To be good to the environment.
Yes,
when you are good to the environment, you are also a good citizen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
These are just suggestions, of course. Students may have more to say.
Yes, my dear students always have their ideas, and we are just helping them to add some information for their. Ms. Basima, can you give me example of how to be a good citizen?
To be a good citizen, you have to obey the laws of the state. You have to know your rights and do your responsibilities. You should also have to actively participate in the public life of your community.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you, dear. Now, you have to ask yourself these questions, and sometimes, dear students, you should work in pair and ask yourself questions related to this topic, and you make a list of citizens' rights and duties, responsibilities, right? So, in your student book, you have this lesson, which is very nice and important lesson, I like it, which speaks about the citizenship, and it states many things. I'm not going to waste time reading it. We have to read it in order to activate this reading skill. We have to read it, understand it, and if we have any vocabularies relating to it, we will explain. So there are some vocabularies. are going to help you find definitions for these vocabs. For example, we may have this word, citizenship, in which I spoke about it. What does it mean? Well, citizenship, let's, dear colleagues, give them explanations and definitions for a few vocabularies in this lesson. Yes, we start with the word citizenship, please.
Okay, citizenship means a legal right of belonging to a particular country.
Of course, right.
Yeah.
So it's legal right, a
Yeah.
legal right of belonging to a particular country. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. What else?
The second word is vested. Vested means given the official right to do or own something.
You are right. Thank you. So given official right to do something. Thank you very much. What else?
Concept. It's an idea that is connected with something. So the main word here is an idea.
Yes.
The concept is an idea that's connected with something.
Well, dear, thank you. But I'd like to tell you that we have a presentation here. Because it's not clear. I hope it's clear, the presentation with your talk, because we are presenting. And thank you, Ms. Basima, for producing this file for us, presenting
Thank you
this
so much.
PowerPoint relating to citizenship.
Yeah,
so,
it was
as you
okay.
said, thank you very much. What else?
Voluntary means done willingly or freely, not because you are forced.
Yes, done willingly or freely, not because we are forced. Thank you very much. What else?
We have actually here the opposite of voluntary, which is obligatory, which means mandatory. You are forced to do this.
Yes.
So this is mandatory or obligatory.
Yes, mandatory, obligatory, compulsory, where you are forced to do something. Yes, please.
Now the next one is abandon. Abandon means leave something forever.
Thank you very much. Is to leave something forever. You are right. Thank you, dear. What else?
Unilaterally means to be done by only one member without the agreement of others.
Thank
when you take a decision from your own side only, without asking the agreement of others.
Yes, unilaterally. It's one word, one-side work, that you do something without the agreement of others.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, are there any other new vocab to talk about? Well, I hope that we have explained all the vocabs for our students.
Yeah.
Now, there are many questions which clarify the idea or the information in the text itself. There are some comprehension questions. So let's, dear, speak about them, ask and answer these questions to help our dear students. Yes, please. Now let's answer the first question, which is, what's citizenship? Yes, please.
Citizenship is not only the state of being vested with the duties of a citizen or the rights and duties of a citizen, but it can also be defined as the character of an individual who is viewed as a member of a particular society.
That's right, thank you. So citizenship is not only the state of being vested with the rights and the duties of citizen, but it can be defined as the character of an individual who is viewed as a member of particular society. Now we have another question. Where did the concept of citizenship first arise? We have, yes please?
Yeah, actually it first arose in towns and city-states of ancient Greece. So it's very ancient, it's not a new concept.
That's right, thank you. It's not a new ancient. When we talk about the towns and city-states of the ancient Greece, it means that it's very old.
Yeah.
That's right. This is the concept citizenship. Thank you very much. Now, what aspects does citizenship refer to?
It refers to many aspects of society, such as family, military service. Military service means army serving, individuals' freedom, ideas of right and wrong, paying taxes, and patterns for how a person should behave in society.
Excellent,
And patterns here mean examples to be imitated.
Yeah.
You are right, thank you. So it does refer, this aspect of citizenship, it refers to many aspects of society, such as family, as you said, military service, individuals' freedom, ideas of right and wrong, paying taxes, and patterns of how a person should behave in a society.
Well, actually, it's all related to the definition of a citizen himself.
Yes.
The citizen is a member.
As a member of society.
a particular society.
You're right.
In a particular country. So all these aspects are related to the concept of citizen or citizenship.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, can we name two kinds of responsibilities of citizenship?
Okay, actual responsibilities may be taken as another word, which is duties. So as we know, citizens have rights and they also have duties or responsibilities. These responsibilities have two kinds, which might be first voluntary, which they do willingly without being forced to do them, or obligatory when they are forced to do it, whether they like it or not.
Of course,
Yeah.
so they are voluntary or they are
Yeah.
obliged to do certain things,
Yeah.
okay? These are responsibilities. Do you want to add something,
The
Mr.
obligatory
Rasim?
are related to laws, of course. They are related to laws.
They are related to laws. Now, why do some people pay penalties?
They pay penalties when they break laws. It
Yes.
means when laws are broken, they have to pay fines.
Yes, they have to pay fines. So when they break law, it
Or they
would
may go
mean-
to prison or whatever. The penalty, the punishment should be suitable to their action.
Which
right?
is a kind
Right.
of punishment, but to pay penalties when they do something, when they break the law.
The law.
That's right. Thank you, dear. Well, now we have answered these questions, and now we have an exercise.
Yeah.
We are going to choose the correct answer. We have a multiple choice, okay? And we are going to read the sentence, then choose the correct answer. All of these things are related to our lesson, to the topic itself, the citizenship. Would you please start?
Okay, choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. Number 1, citizenship is defined as the character of a person that is viewed as a member of a specific society, some societies, an indefinite society, and unknown society. The correct answer is A, a specific society.
Yes, of course, you are correct. Thank you. So citizenship is defined as the character of a person that's viewed as a member of a specific society.
Yeah.
Thank you. What else?
The concept of citizenship disappeared in the USA, in Europe, ancient Greece, or the Arab world during the Middle Ages. Of course, it disappeared in Europe in the Middle Ages.
Yes, in Europe. So the concept of citizenship disappeared in Europe during the Middle Ages. Well, I hope that the laptop is seen, because I think that it's not the show is ready. Mr. Director, please, the laptop, please. The laptop, we are using it. We need it, okay? In order to complete, we have a file to be present. Well, yes, please, can we continue talking
Okay.
and choosing?
Number 3, in the 18th century, the concept of citizenship appeared, disappeared, crystallized, began. Actually, the correct answer is crystallized, which means it took its shape.
Miss Nagam, sorry, we need a break because they want to prepare the laptop.
Okay, why not? Okay.
They want to prepare the laptop
Yeah, yes,
for
okay,
presentation. Thank you.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Okay, break.
It's okay.
Thank you, dear. Because they haven't prepared the presentation, which is very important. People are following us, our students are following us,
Yeah.
but they need to follow.
Le réveil a sonné, c'est l'heure de se lever, de se laver aussi. Je ne suis pas ravie. Devant le lavabo du robinet va couler l'eau. C'est facile, un petit tour et puis ça y est. Clip, clap, font les gouttes d'eau dans le lavabo. Clip, clap, font les gouttes d'eau dans le lavabo. Pourtant la planète s'inquiète, nous sera-t-elle la perpète? Des pays sont très gâtés, certains en sont écartés. L'eau pure est un trésor, plus précieuse que l'or. Ne pas la gaspiller, c'est aussi nous sauver. Clip, clap, feront les gouttes d'eau dans plein de lavabos. Coulez petit robinet, ne soyez pas taris, vous êtes source de vie.
Welcome back, dear colleagues, dear students in grade 12, and there was a technological problem, and now we will continue talking about citizenship, in which we have started talking about the vocabularies. Then we are doing an exercise in which you have to choose the correct answer in these sentences. We have different choices. We have multiple choice, 4 choices. You choose one correct answer. Yes, dear, we are in number 3.
Yes.
Number 3, we have in the 18th century the concept of citizenship. We have 4
The correct
options.
answer is crystallized, which means took its shape well.
Thank you. Crystallized. The concept of citizenship crystallized. Thank you. Next, please.
Citizenship has been different within each society. Of course, it's true. It's not fixed. It's not static. It's changeable.
You are right. Thank you. So it has been different with each society. It's not static, right?
Yeah.
Each society has its own concepts. That's right. Thank you. Next.
The military service is one of the aspects of that citizenship refers to. This is also a true statement.
Yes, of course, it's a true statement. Thank you very much, dear. So we have answered these questions related, and which were related to the text itself, to the meaning of the citizenship and the lesson. We are going to complete choosing. We have a multiple choice as well. Yes, please.
The Syrian government protects the rights of each individual according to, with consideration of, due to, or without consideration of their background. The correct answer is without consideration of.
Without consideration, thank you. So the Syrian government protects the rights of each individual without consideration of their backgrounds. Okay, they are fair.
Yeah.
Next, please.
Number 7, Syrian citizens have voluntary as well as mandatory responsibilities. This is a true.
This is true. They have the voluntary as well as mandatory responsibilities.
Yeah.
It's a true answer. Thank you. Yes, please. Next.
It's optional, voluntary, or obligatory, intentional, which means intended, for citizens to obey the laws of their society. The correct answer is it's obligatory.
Yes, it's
mandatory.
obligatory.
Yeah.
It's obligatory for citizens to obey the laws of their society.
Everyone has
Thank
to
you.
obey the laws.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 9, when a law is broken, citizens, which choice is correct, are released, or have to pay taxes, have to pay fines, or are set free. The correct answer here is have to pay fines.
They have to pay fine when the
have to
law
be
is
punished.
broken. Thank you. They have to pay fine. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Well, yes, next, please.
Throughout history, Syrians have played no role, a significant role, a minor role, or an unimportant role in building human civilization. Of course, the correct answer, they have played a significant role, or an important and necessary role, or a vital role in building human civilization.
Thank you very much. So throughout history, Syrians have played significant role, of course.
Very important.
They are great people in building a human civilization. Thank you very much. Now let's move to another step, and now we are going to talk about vocabularies. We are going to do some exercise for our students in order to make it very clear the use of vocabularies, right? So we have to choose the correct answer. We have sentences and multiple choice, and we will help our students find the correct answer in order to make these sentences meaningful. Okay? Yes, please, let's start.
This exercise is mainly about a word family, to choose between a subject, a noun, a verb, or an adverb, or an adjective. So number 1, citizenship is membership in A, policy, B, politics, C, politician, D, political community. The word community is a noun, so we need here an adjective, which is the choice D, political.
Yes, right. Thank you very
Okay.
much. So you see here we have the options. We have parts of speech here. We
Yeah.
have the adjective. We have the noun. So citizenship is a membership in political community. We need to choose the word political because it's an adjective,
adjective here,
and the
yes.
adjective describes a noun. At the end of the sentence, we can see the word community, which is a noun.
Yeah, this
This
is how
noun
they should sing.
needs to be, yes, it's political. Thank you very much. Next, please.
And the second one, some citizens take an act active, activity or action, role in the community. Of course, here we have the noun role after the space, which means that we have to describe the word or the noun role. We have to choose the answer B, which is active.
You are right, thank you. So some citizens take an active role. Here we have an adjective active before the word, the noun role in the community. And it has, this sentence has a very important meaning. Some citizens, or the citizens should take an active role in their community.
They should be responsible.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, please.
Number 3, civic. Behave, behavior, behaving, or behaved. Civic is an adjective, so we need after it a noun to describe, which is a choice. This is before even I continue.
Yes.
Okay, since after the space we have the word is, which is a verb. So civic needs a noun, and the correct answer here is B, behavior. The sentence becomes, civic behavior is what citizens are expected to demonstrate in their daily lives. Demonstrate means show.
Excellent. Thank you
To
very
show
much.
in their daily life.
In their daily life. So civic behavior is what citizens are expected to demonstrate in their daily life. Thank you very much. Next, please.
She was too young to vote in the national election, perfection, rejection, or reflection. The correct answer is in the national election. Election means the process of choosing someone by popular vote.
You are
Yeah.
right. Thank you. So here different vocabularies, right?
Yeah.
No part of speech in this sentence. So different vocabularies in order to fill in the space with the correct word in order to give it to be meaningful, to be a meaningful sentence. She was too young to vote in the national election. That's right. Thank you. Next, please.
Okay, number 5. Patriotism is love of and to one's country. A, devote, devoted. C, devotion. D, devoting. We have the word and before it we have the word love, which is a noun. So we need after and also a noun.
Yes.
Since they must be the same part of a speech.
Of course.
So the correct answer here is devotion. Patriotism is love of and devotion to one's country.
Very, very good sentence. Patriotism is love and devotion
Yeah.
for to one's country.
country.
Thank you. Next, please.
In economics, voluntary employ, unemployment, employed, or employment is unpaid. The correct answer is employment, and it means that voluntary work is done willingly, so it's unpaid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. Employment. Thank you very much for this. Now we will complete talking about, and we have about this section, this unit, and we are going to talk about some adjectives.
Yeah.
We will explain to our students that there are some adjectives which are followed by certain prepositions. We're going to explain them, okay? And we are going to make exercise to choose the right preposition after each adjective.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I think here it's very important to say something that you can't translate prepositions into Arabic like this, or take a preposition in Arabic into English. There is no definite meaning for the same preposition, whether it's Arabic or English. So all what the students have to do here is to memorize, to remember the preposition, the correct preposition that we use with this adjective. This specific adjective may take only this preposition. Sometimes there might be more than one possible preposition with the same adjective. Okay, so can we start now?
I'd like to add, thank you very much, Ms. Nagam, that dear students should not translate, especially dealing with the prepositions with the English idiom.
It won't work.
Yes, it won't work, and it won't give the correct explanation for the situation, for the sentence, for anything. So they need to study that there are some prepositions which go with some adjectives. Sometimes when we change the preposition with the adjective, the meaning changes. Okay, so we have here an exercise, and we have a variety of adjectives. We are going to choose the correct preposition to fill in the space and give the sentence its meaning. Yes, please. Who would like to start?
It's okay.
Yes,
I'm
Ms.
afraid
Nassima?
of of, for, or from spiders? The correct answer is of.
Of.
I'm afraid of. So after the adjective afraid, we use of.
We use the preposition of. Thank you, Ms. Basima.
I think this is a very good example about what I was saying. If you want to translate from Arabic, you would maybe the student might use from,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you are
So
right.
this
Thank
is
you.
wrong.
Yes,
They
this
need to-
emphasizes your
Yeah.
idea, what you have just said. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
You can't use from here. It's wrong.
Yes, it's wrong. We have to choose of.
Yeah.
Afraid of. Yes, please, next.
Number 2, Layla is angry of, in, with, or on her little brother. The correct answer with angry here is with.
With.
Okay, so
Thank you.
angry comes with.
You are correct. Thank you. Angry with. Thank you. Next, please.
Susie's dog was cruel of, on, to, or in her. The correct answer is cruel to, and
Cruel
it
to.
means it was unkind to her.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, Susie Duck was cruel to her. Unkind. Okay. Thank you. Cruel to. Thank you. Next, please.
Number 4, Mike is brilliant at, on, with, about, mass. So the correct answer here is at. Brilliant, good, bad, at,
Of
doing
course.
something.
Of course, that's
So
right.
he's very good at, or very brilliant. He's
Brilliant
at,
at.
mass.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Next, please.
He's very keen of, on, to, or in chess. The correct answer is on. He's very keen on. So after keen, we use on. And it means he's very interested in chess.
Thank you very much for the explanation. Keen on. Keen is used with this preposition on, which means very interested in something. Yes, next, please.
Tom was busy at, on, with, or for his work. So Tom was busy with
Yes.
his work. He was busy doing his work.
You are right. Thank you very much. Now, let's also choose the correct preposition in this slide. We have to choose, and to make it clear, all the prepositions, all the adjectives in this unit, to make it clear how to use this preposition with this adjective. Yes, please.
My grandfather is careless at, in, with, or on his money. The correct answer is he's careless with his money.
You are right.
He is not careful with it.
Very nice.
Okay,
Careless
we
with.
can also use another preposition with careless, which is not here, right? Could be about.
Yeah.
And there's a difference in meaning between careless about and careless with.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Difference in meaning. So when we change the preposition with
Yeah,
the
the meaning here
adjective, we have
changes.
a different meaning. Thank you. Now here in this sentence, we need the preposition with. When we say, my grandfather is careless with his money.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, please.
Number 8, the people were grateful at our help, about our help, by our help, or for our help. The correct answer is for our help. Grateful means thankful.
Thank you very much.
They were very happy with our help, so grateful for our
grateful
help.
for. Grateful for. Thank you. Next, please.
The parents were proud of, on, with, or in their child's achievement. The correct answer is proud of.
Of course.
They are proud of their child's accomplishments or achievement.
You are right. Proud of. Thank you very much. Next, please.
Number 10, are you sure at, or sure about, sure with, sure of the information he has just given you? The correct answer is sure about.
Yes, you are
It's
correct.
choice B.
Yes, choice B, sure about the information he had just given you.
You
Thank
can
you.
also say sure of, but of is used with very specific person or thing.
You are right. Thank you. Next, please.
I was surprised on, in, by, or for her exam results. After surprised, we use by.
Yes.
Surprised by her exam results.
You are correct. You are correct. Thank you. Surprised by. Thank you. Next, please.
Okay, number 12, she was sick of, on, to, or in cleaning dishes. She was sick of cleaning dishes, which means she can't do it anymore.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. So she was sick of cleaning dishes.
She was bored
Yes.
of cleaning dishes.
She doesn't like to do it.
Yeah.
Next, please.
Okay, my brother is used from, to, on, or of, working at night. He's used to, and here used to is an adjective. When we have, for example, used without verb to be, we have to use the infinitive.
Right.
Like, for example, when we say my brother used to work, we
Yes.
say used to work, not used to working. But if we have the verb to be before used to, we have to use the ing form of the verb.
When we have the verb to be before the used to. That's right.
Because
Very
it becomes
important
an adjective.
information.
Yeah.
Right?
You are right. Thank you very much for
While
this.
used to alone without is or are or am, it means it's a verb.
Yeah.
This is what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Thank you very much for adding this information. Now we will talk about the pronunciation, and you know that in Unit 9 we have the homograph.
Yeah.
What does it mean? What's the meaning of homograph? We are going to explain for our students the meaning of homograph, and we will give them example. You know, dear, that when we talk about, would like to tell? Yes. About it. Well, the homograph, as we know, that they are words. They are words that are spelled the same but have completely different meaning, origin, and possibly pronunciation. So they are spelled the same. Sometimes they have different pronunciation. They are sometimes the same pronunciation, but they are spelled the same. That's what we mean by the homographs. Okay? Now, to talk about the homograph, we have an exercise, and we are going to present some sentences showing the words. We will give our students 2 words with 2 different meanings. Okay? And sometimes pronunciation. Let's start with the first sentence, please.
After shooting the pole with his bow, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience. The word bow in bold means A. The polite gesture of bending at the waist. B. To shot. C. A weapon used for shooting arrows or being nearby. Let me explain the word archer.
Yes.
Archer means someone who shoots arrows.
Right. Someone who
okay.
uses arrows and shoots using the arrows.
Yeah.
That's right.
So after shooting the pole with his bow, bow here means a weapon, and it's used for shooting arrows.
You are correct. So the word in bold here in the sentence, after shooting the ball with his bow, okay, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience. So this word in bold, not the second, this word in bold, what does it mean? Well, as you said, dear, it's a
It
weapon.
means it's a weapon. Weapon means an object that's used for fighting.
Yes, for
and
shooting.
it's used for shooting arrows.
That's right. Thank you very much. I hope it's clear. Now we have the same sentence. The same sentence, but here the word in bold is not in the first sentence, but in the second one, which has a different meaning, a meaning which is different from the previous one. Let's read it and choose the correct meaning, please.
Okay, the same sentence. It's number 2 here. After shooting the bull with his bow, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience. The word bow in bold means, which is the second one here, A. The polite gesture of bending at the waist. B. To shot. C. A weapon used for shooting arrows. Or D. Being nearby. Actually, since we have 2 words that are bow, the first one, his bow, is a noun, and the second one, made a grand bow, is also here a noun.
Yes.
Okay, they are both nouns, but we need to know the meaning.
The meaning,
So
the
this
differences.
is, okay, he finished the show, so after he finishes, he needs to greet the audience. So it's A, the polite gesture of bending at the waist.
Yeah,
so
right.
to bend your body to the front, okay, so it is a bow.
Thank you very much. So you notice, dear, that we have this one word which is here used in 2 sentences, and it's used as a noun, but it has 2 different meanings.
Yeah.
And we explain these meanings. Hope that they are clear. Thank you very much.
It can be also, it can be also a verb. The
Yes.
word book can also be verb.
Yes, but
in the
here-
second meaning.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. It can be a verb, but here
here
in
both
our
are
sentences, both are
nouns.
nouns. And this noun has two different meanings.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Next, please, we have another sentence.
Okay, I object to being given this object. The word object in bold means to move or have a curving course, an item, the moving of air, or to disagree. The correct answer is an item. Here it's a noun, of course, and it means an item.
Yes, of course. Now here we have the word object. The word object, and we have two pronunciation. Object, when you say it in the first sentence, I object to being given the object. Now we have the object, which means an item. Thank you. Next, please.
The same sentence, I object to being given this object. The word object in bold means to move or have a curving course, B, an item, C, the moving of air, or D, to disagree. This is a verb, so that's why we stress the second part of the word,
Right.
object. So it means to disagree.
That's right. Object, disagree. When we say object, it's an item. In
Yeah,
the
it's a noun.
the previous sentence, when it
Yeah.
was a noun. Now here it's a verb. It means to
So it's
disagree. Thank you. Next, please.
As we went to the store close to her house, as she went to the store close to her house, the woman was careful to close and lock the front door. Here we have the word in bold, which is close, and it's a verb. It means being far, behind, shut, or being nearby. The correct answer is shut.
Thank you very much. Next, please.
As she went to the store close to her house, the woman was careful to close and lock the front door. The word close in bold means A, being far, B, behind, C, shut, D, being nearby. This is an adjective here, and it's being nearby.
Thank you very much. Next, please.
The city took the lead in getting lead out of the municipal waste. The word lead, which is the first one in bold, means a type of metal starting in front or to shut, and the last choice is cause. The correct answer is starting in front, and here it's a noun.
Thank you. So the word lead here, starting in front. Thank you very much. Next, please. We have the word wind.
The wind blew softly as we watched the river wind its way through the valley. The word wind in bold means to move or have a curving course.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Next, please. We have other examples. We have variety of examples. So let's move to talk about the grammar, I hope, because
Yeah,
we have talked a lot about the homograph, and they are very clear in their books, in their students' books. So the grammar, we are going to talk about paired conjunction, right? Because we are short of time. Let's give them idea about the paired conjunction, dear colleagues. What it means. So we have, they are two linking words. I would like to talk about paired conjunctions. They are two linking words that related to one another. Now I'm talking about the grammar. Two linking words relating to one another and are used in one sentence, okay? We have a common paired conjunction include, you know, dear, we have both and, not only but also either or and neither nor. Okay, so here we have in this unit these paired conjunction, both and, not only but also, either or, neither nor. Now, why are paired conjunctions used? Why do we use them, dear colleagues? Well, yes,
Okay,
please.
they are often used to make comparisons and connections or correlations. So these two objects that are related with these two words, linking words, might be compared or connected to each other's in a certain way.
You are correct. Thank you very much. So in order to make it clear, so they make emphasize, they make correction sometimes. So let's talk about both and, not only but also either or and neither nor, okay? Because and give some examples relating to them, please. Yes, please?
Okay, both my mother and my sister are here.
Yes. Both my mother and my sister are here. We use this verb to be are, okay?
Yeah.
I'd like to note that we use the plural verb with both and. Yes, please.
So two subjects connected by both and take a plural form of a verb, as in this example.
You are correct. Thank you. Next, please.
Okay, we have not only my mother but also my sister is here.
Yes.
The second sentence, not only my sister but also my parents are here. So in the first sentence, the noun before is singular, sister. The noun in the second sentence before the verb is parents, which is a plural.
You are correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
we
yes.
use the singular verb when the noun next to the verb to be
Yes.
is, or next to the space is
singular.
We use a plural verb when the last verb or the word correct, the noun is plural. Thank you. Yes, please. Next. Another one.
Not only but also is used for emphasis or to indicate surprise. It's very similar to both and, but with one difference, that it shows surprise.
Yes.
So it exaggerates.
Exaggerate.
It exaggerates the meaning.
Well, let's give example.
Neither
please.
my mother nor my sister is here. Neither my sister nor my parents are here.
Yes.
When two subjects are connected by not only but also, either or neither nor, the subject that's closer to the verb determines whether the verb is singular or plural.
Yes.
So the verb agrees with the noun that's closest to it.
You are right. So with the noun close to it, according to the noun close to it, that's when we talk about not only but also, neither nor, and either or. The word which is closer to it decides whether it's a singular or plural. But when we talk about both and this paired conjunction, we always use
Plural.
Plural. We say both my mother and my sister are here. Both my colleagues and my sisters have a party. Okay, we use the plural verb.
The plural form of the verb.
Well, dear colleagues, I hope to talk more. We have clarified many things about Unit 9. Thank you very much for your presentation, and thank you again, Ms. Bashima, for preparing the file. Well, dear students, dear colleagues, thank you very much. Good luck.